Okay. What's my biggest dating red flag?
Is it being on the DL?
You're on the right track. I have my answer.
Is it close enough?
You want to guess one more time? What would be a red flag for me?
Bad music taste?
Oh, that is a good one.
Because that's one for me.
That is a good one. But that's not what I put.
You don't listen to Michael Jackson. But okay.
Okay. This is a huge red flag for me.
All right. You know what's so crazy? I was going to say men.
Strike one. You're a man.
Yeah.
And you're heterosexual.
Yeah. I was going to say, so technically, because my mind was already there, I don't think I deserve to eat a wing.
I think you do, friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, always go with your gut instinct.
I think you need more sauce.
This rapper, I want to say her name is Doechii. Oh, or Doechii. Like, don't quote me on this. I have no idea how to pronounce her name. Nevertheless, she's been gaining a lot of popularity lately, but she recently went viral for basically stating her dating preferences and sharing that a big red flag for her when looking at a partner is identifying and interacting with a straight male. More specifically, a red flag for her is being a straight man. Like, she has no desire, no interest in straight men, or at least looks at them sideways. This video breaks it down, obviously, intensely, and I just want to say, I think she just did black men the biggest favor. Straight black men in particular, I think she did a huge favor. I'm not really aware of any black men who are going out of their way to date openly queer black feminist women. Like, I don't know straight black men who are going out of their way trying to seek someone who has those values. And so while I know the internet was all ablaze over her basically saying that straight black men are a red flag to her, I cannot imagine that straight black men really care. Like, I really can't imagine that. Now, you guys let me know in the comment section. I know many of you guys who follow me are straight black men. So you guys let me know if this is really offensive to you, and if so, why? But just on the surface, I'm looking at this and I'm like, okay, so thank you. And what's the problem again? Like, in my brain, you just made it really easy for them. And it's like no hard feelings because you're not interested in them. You are not interested in them. And they are not interested in you. So what's the problem again? Like, why is the internet ablaze? Why is this a big deal? This is a black queer woman, black feminist queer woman who does not like black men. What's new? like, please, like, the sky is blue. Water is wet. Like, this is not surprising. This is not cutting edge. This is not anything that we have not heard before. So, as far as I'm concerned, she is doing straight black men out there a huge favor by being honest. I actually appreciate her honesty. I really do. I think it's more toxic to be a black, queer woman, a black queer feminist who pretends that you like straight black men, but you really don't, and you make their life a living hell. And you date them or interact with them or have these romantic experiences and like hate their guts. I think it's actually more toxic and more detrimental when you are that, but you're not honest with it. So I am fully in support of somebody coming out and showing their hands and saying, this is what I'm about. I don't agree with anything she's saying. I think it's crazy and insane. And I think it's promoting a whole bunch of different propaganda. But at least she's being honest. And as I mentioned before, she's not looking for them. And they probably aren't looking for her either. And so, in that way, it's a match made. But anyways, that's what I got, y'all. What do you think? Y'all agree with me? Do you disagree? Do you think this whole thing is just being blown up? Do y'all think that she's being promoted? Low key, high key, I feel like she's being promoted because of the agenda that she's promoting. Like, anytime you have a Black queer woman who's going to go out there and say horrible things about Black men and then push LGBTQ, she is bound to get support. She's bound to get support from the media because she's pushing a lifestyle that would eventually lead to the destruction of the Black community if it was like followed to the T. Like, think about it. If she was able to, you know, inspire and cultivate a generation of Black women who did not like straight Black men and who were either falling in love with themselves or just all in all avoiding heterosexual relationships and doing so while promoting misandry, that is the best way to continue to try to dismantle any semblance of the Black family that still exists. Some would argue that it doesn't exist at all. But I partially think we see her being promoted and pushed and celebrated because of the agenda that she is carrying. And this is why I'm starting to put less and less importance and starting to have less and less respect for some of these awards and all of these symbols that they give Black folks who are literally being compensated and paid and celebrated for destroying their own community, doing it in blackface. I don't rock with that. But yeah, that's what I got. What y'all think? Let me know down in the comment section, okay? Bye.